Hello everybody, welcome back to Eaudetreasure. I'm Steven. This is my channel where I show you my hobby of collecting discontinued vintage, rare and interesting fragrances where I live in Japan. They come in the mail just like this box here. And instead of opening them up by myself and just saying, wow, look at this amazing treasure. Well, I basically do that, but I just turn on the camera. So I'll talk about this one. This is a classic Dior fragrance for men. Everybody knows Dior Fahrenheit. I've done a handful of Dior Fahrenheit videos before, so I just picked up another one. I thought I might show it to you. Let's check it out. Dior Fahrenheit on Eaudetreasure. Actually, this was a twofer. The seller had two fragrances I wanted to get, so I'll briefly touch on this one and then I'll get to the Fahrenheit. Well packed. This is a good seller. I've dealt with this person before. They got back to me. I asked them if they would bundle these two together for a discount. The guy said yes and gave me a pretty decent discount. So I've talked about this one in a previous video. This is called Giorgio Armani Eau de Toilette. This is marketed as a ladies fragrance, 100 ml bottle. This is really cool. It's just hard to find these at all anymore. But there are some sealed ones that are hanging around here in Japan. And I see, like, I go online and look and there's like 1, 2, or 3 every month that pop up. Either a very nice conditioned opened partial bottle or a sealed one like this one with the price tag on it. Look at that, $66. Alders International. Don't know what that is. And then you know this is from the 80s because it says 137 Rue. Now, I don't know if there's a batch code on this. I want to see the batch code. If I see the batch code, I'll be able to determine what year it is. Looking at it now, don't see anything. Can't see a batch code. Oh, there it is. Check it out. HK4150. That's a very odd batch code for Armani. Usually it's a U and then an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so forth in 4 digits. Don't know. I have to guess here. But we know it's not from the 90s because there is no barcode on here. So this is an 80s Armani Eau de Toilette. Let's put that aside and let's take a look at this. This is what you guys tuned in for, right? Everything is done very carefully. Even the tape has a, like he folded it back so you can easily just, pull it open. Well done, seller. All right, let's take a look at this beauty. So this is a 50 ml, just a 50 ml, but this is a sealed vintage Fahrenheit, Dior Fahrenheit. So I'm not going to go through all the notes. I think you guys know how famous this fragrance is. I made a video called Fire in a Bottle. That's what the thumbnail says. I really break down the story of Fahrenheit. 3 perfumers put their heads together and came up with this brilliant idea of using all these different notes, all these mixes of different notes, especially violet leaf, to give it this oily gasoline type scent. And then they marketed this as like fire. And this is a vintage box. It's nicknamed the Red Planet box because it kind of looks like a red planet, like Mars, with a space above it, or the darkness of space, I should say. Take a look at this carefully. Okay, and let's look at the bottom. There's your batch code 0307. So we know that the first number tells you the year. So this is either a 1990 or a 2000 because it's a vintage box. And then the other clue is 30, as soon as my camera focuses, 30 Avenue Hoche. 30 Avenue Hoche is the 80s. I think it changed to 33 in 1991, I guess. Yeah, so this is a 1990 sealed Dior Fahrenheit. Beautiful, huh? Another thing I wanted to point out about these batch codes is that it's printed on the cellophane, as you can see here. See that? And if you take the cellophane off of the 80s and early 90s Dior fragrances, you would lose the batch code. And then you just have to look at the bottom of the bottle inside the box to see what the batch code is. And speaking of batch codes, I just found the batch code on this one when I was looking carefully here. The bottom under the price tag here. Can you see it? There it is, UHAD. UHAD is the batch code on this one, so I don't know what this HK business is all about. HK41750. But UHAD, one look at Raiders of the Lost Scent, how to date Giorgio Armani perfumes page with the list of batch codes. The H tells me that this is 1989. Beautiful 1989 Armani, Giorgio Armani Eau de Toilette, 1990 Dior Fahrenheit. That is awesome stuff. When I was looking online, when I saw the pictures of this in the item description, I was worried that it might be fake, because doesn't that kind of look like a fake fragrance would have this kind of a cellophane folding or gluing? But when I looked online, I saw one or two that were sold on eBay already, and I checked the feedback of the seller. There were no complaints. They had the same thing, and they looked really legit to me. So that's just how they came, these 50 mLs. What did I get these for? So I put them together. The seller, I think, was asking for like, I don't know, 65 or $70 for this. And then this one was like 40 or 50 bucks. I can't quite remember, but I know what I paid for it in the end after the discount. Put them together, and I basically got it for $95. 14,500 yen. So basically I picked these up for about $47 or $48 a piece, just under 50 bucks for these gems. And what are they worth? I think they are worth a lot more than what I paid for them. I was looking on eBay. It's hard to find any comps for this because it's just not available anymore. This is really a masterpiece. You can see the other video. I talk a lot about this one, and I'm going to buy some more, and I'll just make a video in the future and feature all of these that I've collected. It's just a beautiful chypre, very rich, heavy fragrance for women, and men could even wear this nowadays. I think it was discontinued sometime in the mid to late 90s because I haven't seen a lot with a barcode. I did see one with a barcode, though, so these were available in the 90s. I saw one sale that was about $180 for an opened tester bottle. This is a sealed 100 ml from the 80s. This has got to be worth $250. At least $200, let's say $250. And this one, the 100 mLs are selling on eBay, guys, $380, $350. I'd say conservatively $300 for the 100 ml bottle. And some of the 50 mLs, I saw a sale for a 2,000 100 ml bottle outside of the box, an open box, for like $280. So this has got to be worth 200 bucks at least for this sealed 1990, 2 years after it was released in 1988. So together, these are probably worth 450 bucks or 500 bucks, and I paid about 95 for them. So I did pretty well to pick these up for my collection. But what do you think out there, guys? That's about it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave me a comment down below. Leave a comment. Let me know, what do you think of Dior Fahrenheit? Do you know this fragrance? Of course you do. Do you love this fragrance? Any questions about these fragrances, let me know. What do you think of Armani Eau de Toilette, Giorgio Armani Eau de Toilette for women? And please like the video, hit the like button, the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this vintage discovery. I live in Japan, and I find these amazing fragrances, and I just click the record button on my phone as they come in because it's just fun. I really enjoy it, so I hope you do too. Thanks a lot for watching, spending your time here, and stay tuned for the next video. Until then, take care.